Hello everybody and welcome to another knockoff review. In today's video, thanks to the team over at Shozy and Gundammit, we're taking a look at the bootleg version of the premium Flame Toys Kuri version of Optimus Prime. That's the jam-packed, absolutely stunning version that we got. This is the same team that brought us that Tarn bootleg. This time it's Optimus Prime getting the bootleg treatment. The box is literally jam-packed, filled with Prime and all of his accessories, exactly like we got with the official Flame Toys version, only at a fraction of the cost. This is probably the easiest way to show you just how many accessories we get. Got these beautiful axes, we've got trigger hands, gripping the guns, we've got pointing fingers, open palms, gripping fists, axe handles, die-cast axe handles, multiple face sculpts with smashed masks. We've got the kind of sword in the stone reenactment thing going on there. So we can place Prime's sword, which is there, into its holster, into like this kind of grip piece. You've got his jetpack. We've got two kind of movie-inspired blades, but they're now swords. And then we've got this huge kind of jet thruster axe here. We've got his ion blaster here. He comes with a stand. And then we have Prime himself. He just looks sensational. Just can't get over how detailed he is. I mean, that's props to Flame Toys. For the original, I mean, their Tarn was sensational. Prime just looks radiant. That is sensational, isn't it? Not a huge fan of that little Autobot insignia there. That looks a little bit smudged in comparison to the one on the arm. We've got an opening chest there, look, and we've got the matrix underneath. Oh my goodness. Just incredibly dynamic looking, isn't he? Lots of die cast in amongst all of these legs. I love that kind of stoic, crotch thrusting, natural pose he has going on there. That's kind of his relaxed form, just the crotch thrusting forward. The backpack comes in. As you can see, we've got two tabs, top and bottom. Those are just going to line up, and there we go, that pushed in. That there is spring loaded. So we've got place for his blaster to go. I mean, that is wonderful that that just slots on in there. Love those wings. That's kind of a almost like an IDW spoiler from the back there, doesn't it? And then almost kind of jet wing Prime there. Lovely little thrusters on hinges, and they can rotate outwards as well. This thing is jam-packed with articulation. Handle for his blaster just slides in like so, and you've got the additional handle as well, so we grip it with both hands. If we bring this piece down, we should, he says, be able to slide this all the way down. Look at that, that is sensational. Oh, it's really coming together. Hands, really easy to switch out. They're just on these nice big ball sockets. Just untab. What should we do? Should we go for the giant axe? Hands come off a lot easier than what they go on. These are rubber, and you may have to just kind of heat them up a smidge before you to get them on properly. There we go. That's on there. It's a really big grip there. There we go, that's on. Right, we can then bring in this giant, chunky axe, which can slide the die cast in, die cast in. Now look at the size of that. That's insane, isn't it? So we'll slide this off. Oh, you got a little bit of flex in those rubber hands, so you can really kind of slide these in. But look at that. Especially if you start using that kind of post as well, we can get him in like kind of like dynamic charging poses. How awesome is he going to look? I mean, there's so much articulation on this guy as well. Head is independent to the neck. Shoulders have these flaps. We have joints. Let's detach one of these just so we can see exactly what we can do with these arms, so that they can go up, out to the side. There's an upper bicep rotation in there. This is independent to this hinge as well. So you've got range there. There's a butterfly joint in there, so we can bring that all the way forward. These don't get in the way either. There's flex in these, so they can kind of collapse in more. There is a double jointed elbow, which slides actually out of the arm and up, so you can bring it nice and high there, and we can slide that back in and down, like so. We've got some flex in the arm here, so we can rotate that nicely without any hindrance. Tilt on those wrists, as well as rotation on those ball sockets. Move these arms out of the way so we can see what we're doing. We've got waist rotation. We've got abdominal crunch in there. Look at that. Really nice abdominal crunch. Hip skirts to the front, rear, and sides, which allow for legs to come all the way forwards, all the way back, out to the side. Upper thigh rotation in there. Not one, but two bends on the knee. Look at how that leg collapses. Those wheels just sink into the back of that leg. So that is sensational. And coming down to the feet, we've got left and right, up and down. We've got independent toe and heel. Look at that, so much range there. And we've got that really nice tilt as well. And these are really solid, sturdy feet, so he's going to keep his balance even without the flight stand engaged. He's going to look sensational, pulling off some cracking poses. I mean, this thing is insanely good looking, isn't he? My only real gripe is just how hard it is to get those hands on the peg. So I like the way the gun unfolds as well. It's a very kind of very, very ingenious. This kind of flips down, this rotates around, this then collapses up, and then we've got that smaller weapon that can then just slide back down in to that back piece there. Got the trigger finger here holding his axe. In this hand, he's got two of those axes. Very, very aesthetically pleasing piece. Take a look at his sword while we're here. This is all plastic. That's hinged. Come up, come down. This can tab on the prime. And as mentioned, we have the base, so it can be rested alongside him. This is going to look so good on display, and based on the kind of movie appearance here, look, we've got swords, again with small tabs. If I can rock the tabs, come on, there we go, so they can be tabbed in on his waist, like so. Face switch is pretty straightforward. slide the front off, pop the face out, bring in the broken mask face, shall we? It's kind of all been smashed up. Slide that in to the void, and then put the crown section back on. Oh, look at that. That is superb. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A very fun figure indeed. Lots of different variations. You've got people like TJ Duckett out there doing some incredible poses with the likes of the original, and this thing can pull off all of those same moves. It is incredible. It feels absolutely superb in hand. If you had the Tarn from this company, you'll know just how good these are. Highly recommend these. These are outstanding, especially for the price. I mean, these are bang on the buck. You're not going to get much more value for money from a non-transforming action figure as you are with these. These are sensational. I'll leave you with a quick scale comparison for those of you that don't know how tall these are. Here he is alongside TE01, a Masterpiece scaled Optimus Prime, and of course Masterpiece RC. So he's a good kind of ultra class, I'd say almost leader class figure, minus the transformations, but solid as a rock, jam-packed with articulation and moving parts, and a must for anybody that likes that Kuri style figure. Absolutely adore this. Thanks again to the team over at Shozy and Gundamit for making this possible. Until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectables household, thank you all very much for watching. Goodbye.